Howdy, Doc Mixwell here, hanging out with the Great River MM20 monster analog recording mixer. Figured I would run through some of the controls and maybe explain why you're seeing some of the things that you're seeing and just do a general overview of the product for you. Hope you enjoy. So starting with the first four channels here, as you can see, they look similar to what you would find on a console, which was sort of the idea. They feature four newly designed Great River mic amps that are transformer based. As well, they're switchable to line inputs. They have provisions for phantom power for the mic amps, of course, polarity reverse, and a patch button which engages the insert return into the channel. And that, of course, lets you insert analog outboard gear on both the line or the mic channels. Here we have a line output control. So you have both a mic input gain, a line gain, as well as an output gain. Very helpful to dial in these channels. We have a pan knob for the mix bus. And we have four mono auxes on each channel. And each of these auxes can be designated however you'd like. You can split them up to two mono auxes. You can use stereo aux. It's a very flexible busing system for several different applications. Say you have a singer here and a backup singer here, and they both would like different effects. Well, you can easily provide, say, a short delay on aux 1 for this singer and a long reverb on aux 3. And the backup singer says they'd like a different type of effect, so you patch that on aux pot 2 and as well aux pot 4, so they have two different sets of effects. And if they get weary of those effects, you can move them back to the other shared effects, no problem. Very flexible. We also have a 2-mix button, which allows you to put this channel onto the mix bus. And what that accomplishes is zero latency monitoring for your artists. Suppose, say, you're using your Pro Tools rig with a lot of DSP, a lot of plugins, and you can't give them a zero latency Q mix through the DAW. This is a very simple and effortless way to put them on the mix bus for a tighter performance. So as you can see, the first four channels on the Mixmaster are extremely versatile for both tracking and mixing applications. During tracking, you'll take your direct outputs, which are post, patch, jack, into your AD converters and monitor without latency here. During mixing, you might put your most crucial elements on these channels to as well then patch your analog outboard gear and be able to use send return effects. Maybe you return your send return effects to 17, 18, 19, and 20. Those channels are actually meant for returns, though you could use them for anything. This section of the Mixmaster is called the Channel Select Matrix, and it controls the storable parameters for channels 5 through 20. And that's interfaced here on our Mac via USB using the Great River GUI controlled application, which allows you to save these storable parameters and recall them instantly in your session. We have full facility for level control, pan, solo on all of these channels. As well, we have a solo button for channels 1 through 4. So under your channel select matrix, we have a full throw P&G master fader, very helpful, and full monitoring facility on the Mixmaster with complete monitor control volume pot, speaker A, speaker B. These can be both at the same time or one or the other. Very helpful feature. Under that, we have a tape mon, which is your 2-track return. That allows you to take the master bus outs to a recording deck, back to your computer, and then monitor the return of that right here with a switch. Underneath that, we have a patch jack, which is the 2-mix insert point. Of course, that's for master bus compression, master bus EQ, or a series of processors. However you'd like, here's your bypass to go take the processors out, listen to the dry mix, or with it in. Underneath that, we have a talkback control with a level for the talkback mic here, which is right above that volume control, right in front of you. This can also be controlled by a foot switch, if that's easier for you. The MM20 easily integrates into your studio via 7 D-sub connections, as well there are 4 XLR inputs for the mic amps. Beyond its layout and controls, the MM20 features a total of 16 transformers that were all chosen for their musical quality. So as you can see, the MM20 goes far beyond the standard summing mixer and provides a console vibe in a rack unit.